All right, so now we have objective 2 here. We're talking about non-response. So again, we talked about something called voluntary response. It's a little bit different than this non-response. So pay very close attention. So when you do non-response, it occurs when an individual chosen for the sample can't be contacted or refuses to participate. The individual is chosen and they do not respond. Do not respond. Right? So a couple notes here. Number one, non-response leads to bias when those who can't be contacted or refuse to participate have differing opinions than those who do participate, right? So typically, I suppose you would hate for them not to be contacted, like the marginalized or the fringe people. Um, you know, you'd hope that they would be included in these surveys. A big thing they talk about is with the census, making sure that everybody gets their census back to the government so that local monies can be distributed properly. All right. And then the best way to reduce the effect of a non-response is to follow up with people, right? So say you do like a mail-in survey, right, through the mail, and they don't respond, then give them a call, right? Or better yet, go to their house and have one in paper and watch them do it themselves. Okay. So again, don't confuse voluntary response from non-response. In non-response, they occur only after the sample has been chosen. They have been chosen. But for a voluntary response, every individual has opted to take part, right? Remember, it's an open invitation. Anybody in the world can respond. So it's not like I sent it to you and you didn't respond back. That's non-response. Okay. So try to keep those two straight. Great. Okay, example 2. Can they keep the weight off 300 people participating in a free 12-week weight loss course at a community health clinic? After 1 year, administrators emailed each of the 300 participants to see how much weight they had lost since the end of the course. Only 56 participants responded to the survey. The mean weight loss for this sample was X bar equals 13.6 pounds. Describe how non-response might lead to bias in the study. Explain the likely direction of the bias. So again, we're talking about non-response here. And of course, we sent out 300. We only got 56. That means that 244 people did not respond. That's not good percentage that replied, right? So what could lead this? Well, here we go. So people who haven't lost weight might be embarrassed and choose not to reply. So this is explaining who might not respond, right? So again, it's a whole embarrassment factor, or the program lets you down, or whatever. On the other hand, people who have lost weight are probably happy to share their success. To share their success. So now we talked about who did respond. So this means the estimate. So now we're talking about the direction. This means the estimate of the mean weight loss And again, it's a mean problem because I see X bar, right? Or I see the word mean, right? So this is a mean problem. That's what X bar is, sample mean. So this means the estimate of the mean weight loss from the sample is likely to be more or greater than, likely to be greater than the true mean weight loss for all 300 participants in the course. People who haven't lost weight might be embarrassed and choose not to reply. On the other hand, people who have lost weight are probably happy to share their success. This means the estimate of the mean weight loss from the sample is likely to be greater than the true mean weight loss for all 300 participants in the course. Okay. So there you go. So again, think about who did respond and which way they might sway or create the bias. All right, this was objective 2. Objective 3 is coming.